Welcome to another episode of Talk for 10. Today we're in Pantego, and we are going to go and see a local business that a close friend of mine, Tommy and David, own. It is Urban Country Flower Company. So let's go in and talk to the owner and see what we can find out. Welcome to another episode of Talk for 10. Today we're at Urban Country Flower Company, and we're with one of the owners, Tommy. And Tommy's going to give us a little background information. What got you into doing the florist business?
I was raised in the florist business. In high school, they found out I was dyslexic. So I had a teacher guide me into a work study program, and floristry was open. And so she laid out a path for me where I could take it, work in a flower shop, grow it, go overseas if I wanted to, work for a big box, and everything came out pretty much the way she laid the plan out. I worked for a big box company outside of the florist industry for about 20 years, which was a furniture company. And so when I retired from that 8 years ago, I decided my chapter was not complete. And so I wanted to start a new chapter. So we looked at going like a boutique flower shop, and we checked out our competition. There was nobody who had that coffee shop meets flower shop meets kind of like barbershop mentality. And we kind of wanted it to be small, part of the community where you come and hang out, and your story is just as important as the sell of the flowers or gifts.
I love it. And so, yeah, there's so much more variety and not just flowers here. So what about the name? How did you come up with a name?
So we came up with Urban Country Flower Company. We were actually in negotiations buying another flower shop, and we had to keep in Country Florist. So we rebranded with Urban Country Flower Company to keep it a little bit more modern. That deal fell through, but we had put so much energy into the name. We just loved it, so we went ahead and held on to it.
So Pantego, did you grow up in Pantego?
I have not grown up in Pantego, but I've lived here for over 25 years.
Okay.
And I just love the community. It's small, it's tight, everybody knows everybody. So that was the part that I kind of really like. And Pantego is very small business friendly.
Right. And that's very important. And they've been really trying to build up the city and do different things to partnership with the different businesses here, private.
Different businesses, yeah. And they've got a company called the city offers what is called Shop Pantego, which kind of lets the public know what is happening in the shopping community, in addition to why it is great to do business here in Pantego. So again, Pantego is just a great little area to do business.
And you have anywhere from flowers, you have foods, you have different stuff.
Yeah, so we do.
A little bit about
we do fresh flowers. We try to stay a little bit more higher end, so we don't do a lot of filler flowers like daisies, carnations, and baby's breath. 90% of our work is hand tied like it is in Europe. And then in addition to that, we do a gourmet food section, which includes meats, cheeses, candies, crackers, a lot of drink mixes. Then we do stationery, home fragrance, Jellycat, John Hart, Buddha bracelets. So we've got a little bit of everything, almost like a general store kind of feeling to it.
Yeah, I can feel that when I come in. It's more family oriented. You feel like, you're running into an old friend. So let me ask you, if I was going to do a wedding or something, how much of a notice do you need for stuff like that or big events?
Well, anything that you want custom, the sooner you let me know, the better I can try to track the merchandise down for you. But if you're doing a small wedding, like a bridal bouquet and a boutonniere, we could have it ready for you in an hour. But we'd have to work with what we have on hand.
Right.
So the flower market is so open to the world now. We buy flowers on Mondays and Tuesdays from Ecuador. Stuff from Wednesday comes in from Holland, and then the local wholesalers all week long. So the more, because we're so custom, the more you want to be custom for you. We just have to have that noticed.
Okay. And so you're in a lot more organizations. You're very active in the city.
Oh, yeah, I love my city.
So tell me, what kind of different organizations are you involved
Well, I'm part of Rotary, which for all you who don't know what Rotary is a group of men and women who get together to better our community. Some of the programs that they've done throughout the years is they eradicated polio. They do wheelchairs for people in need. There's some great women's programs. Here in Arlington, both of us are part of the Arlington Sunrise Rotary, and we have a home that we sponsor for girls aging out of foster care. They can live there up to a couple of years, learn different life techniques, get their college done. Some great house parents there. In addition to that, we're very active in our church, Gospel City, down the street, which they do a lot of community things. They have some things for unwed mothers. They have a wonderful youth program, so we're very involved with them too.
That's great. So let me ask you, so if we needed to get in touch with you to get something done, how would we contact you?
You can reach us by phone. You can reach us by text. You can send an email. You can walk into the store. So we love to hear people's stories. So we're always, Saturday is a great day to come in and fellowship, because half of what we do is more community fellowship than we do anything else.
And are you open 7 days a week?
We are only open 6 days a week. We do close on Sundays, and we're open short hours on Monday.
So being a small business owner in Pantego, what would be your advice to any other small business owners on, it's something that you ran into when you started opening it that, might be helpful for someone else thinking about opening a business?
I think you need to look at your competition. I think get your idea of what you want to do and then look around and see if there's a need. If you decide you want to open a flower shop and there's 100 flower shops, that may not be the right fit for that area. Find a different area to move it to, or find what niche is going to work best in our area. In Pantego and Arlington is there's some wonderful restaurants here, entertaining areas here. So I would think almost any business would succeed in our area right now.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed our episode. I know that I got a lot of information. We're going to go around and shop, look on the outside. You just had something happen recently, right?
Oh, we just had a mural put on the side of the building, and it's been great for our community. It's probably been just a little over a month. It took us about 6 months to work with the city. We were blessed enough to apply for a beautification grant, but the city wanted to go ahead and pay for it in full to better our community. So yeah, that's one thing. Come on by and check out the mural. It is absolutely wonderful. The artist is out of Dallas, and we can't be more pleased with that.
All right.
Yep.
So we learned a lot of stuff when we were inside, but I want you to look at this mural. What a beautiful mural. And it's an example of when the city gets involved with local small business. They were willing to go ahead and pay for this just to beautify this part of town and to help out the owner, let the business stick out. So if you want flowers, if you need some kind of gift, if you need food, gourmet, the Urban Country Flower Company has all of it for you. They're friendly, it's a warm feel, feels like you're coming home to a family, and they will help you out. So make sure that you go out and support local business and look for their murals to find them.